Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so you guys already know me, and you guys already know that we are on a road to become Go developer by learning Go programming language every day for 30 minutes. And yeah, and in the previous live session, we were able to complete these difference between var and const and and rest of the things. So let's get back to notes section where we were. Up here we were. So let's create, I guess. Okay, just give me a second so that we can. Okay, so let's create another folder up here, and let's create a day two. And let's give it a space of this much. Yep, this much enough. Yep. So we know what is var and const variables, right? So let's mark this as done. This also done. Constant iota just basically increase your current value to 1, if I remember, as much as I remember. And we know about this also, what are the data types. So let's open our VS Code also. No, what is this? No. Yep. Yep, we were here only. Let's get started. Okay, let's open commands and docs. Commands, go build commands of tool doc for terminal documentation and Dora for web interface. Okay, so documentation uses special commands. Go help provides command interface. Great, I guess. Just give me a second, guys. Yep. Yeah. So let's start with go doc. Let's type what it says. It says, oh, it did not say anything. It says nothing found. And how to use this for terminal documentation and go docker. I don't know why it's not working. Let's leave this. No worries. What? How to use go doc? Documenting go command. Okay, go doc. Okay, like Go project takes documentation seriously. Documentation is a huge part of making. Okay. I'm not that serious about this, so let's just skip for now. Not done. Let's skip for now. Then we have this integer sign float. We already know, like int values varies from 128 to 127, minus 128 to 127. Then floating also a single digit decimal place. Then you have this complex number built-in support function create using complex functions like like these provides real and imaginary and ABS, meaning absolute value. Suppose I have -4, and if I use ABS it will return me minus ABS, right? This way. Now do I need to let's check it here. Do I need to use any? Oh wait, it did not return ABS method. Yep, we were able to find something ABS method now. How to use this ABS method? We wanted to use this ABS method. How to use this? Okay, no worries. Let's just stick to one number only. That's it. fmd.print println, and inside it let's use ABS method. Maybe then let's pass -4. Let's see what it says. No. Oh no, and we want to use, let's see what it has. Just nope, it's creating a function only. So let's skip for this as of now. Then we have boolean values ruins. Okay, this I guess we are done with this. Okay, these are special characters other than sky values. Yep, we remember. Then we have raw string literals. Okay, so enclosed in backticks and interpret character literally without escape sequence. Preserve formatting JSON including new lines, ideal for regex, file paths, SQL queries, JSON templates, and multi-lines. Okay, so if I right now if I do this, it will give me an error. Let's comment these out. Now if I try to run GoLang, it says new line in string, so it's not. Now if I change this with okay, same here. Now here we can see this value, so this way it works. It's now let's just give me 1 second. Yeah, let's continue. So yeah, this is how string works. Let's move ahead. Interpreted string literals. Okay, so enclosed in double quotes like these and process escapes sequence like this. Support Unicode character formatting. Most common string types ideal for text needing controls character but require escaping of special character. Okay, test time conversion. Okay, convert values between different types using type. Okay, I was expecting this only, right? Syntax go requires. Let's check this out. How to use this. Okay, so like right now we have this values. Now I want to convert this. So okay, so what it does here is map the square root of float 64 3 9 plus 625 25 25 square root 5. Yep. Where dot float 64 25. Let's try to run this something. What says it says 345. Okay. That's I can't see any change in the type. Like if we try to print, yep, here it's 64 Unicode and int means inside unsigned in. Unsigned in means the value can always be positive only. Correct. How to use this type conversion type using type value. Okay. Then we have this interpreted literals. This is done. Let's jump directly straight into arrays. Arrays is a fixed size sequence of same type elements. Size is a part of the type, so different sizes are different types. Declared with specific length, initialized to 0 values, right? Let's read the official documentation. This is not the official documentation, I guess. Official documentation. Okay. A complete guide to arrays in GoLang. Correct. This guy, I guess. See. Okay, so creating an array, it's a simple thing. How to create an array? It's a damn simple thing. So how to use it? Just simply create a var. Now let's create its value ARR, and its type will be int. Okay. Then I need to define the size also. To define the size, I will go says unused. So I will do fmd dot print and yeah, right. So let's try to run this. Now you can see it says 0000. So by default, in the last live session, we understood that if we do not declare any value, by default Go compiler assigns some value to them. So in case of int, it's assigned them a 0. Let's try with the float 64. Let's see what it says. still no change. Now here we have declared an array named okay. Now to print to add the value we can do this. So let's just do the same, right? Let's change this to int only. It is 1 2 3 4 correct. Now if we want to initialize assign values to the elements, we can also declare declare an initial and array in a single line. This is also known as array literally. Okay, accessing array is using index only. I guess it's so simple. Index is this thing. Like whenever we want to access an array, suppose this is our array. Okay, so let's jump more conveniently here. So you can just enter these value. I guess this will work efficiently. Okay, so can we oops no, we can't use this. So how can we use this? And actually how to use this, that's a see this. Oh, okay, it says you need to define the value and then again the size. Now if we keep this as 0, right, now we try it will declare the last index element to 0. Yep. Now iterating over is again the same thing, so let's just try to do this. 1 2 3 4 correct. Now we can also use range method. Okay, range method is used. Let's comment this out. So basically let's write this. So to range for index then comma value in range of arr. For this we will fmt.println. We can also do this arr colon slash n. Yep, like this we can do this. But here's one more catch. I guess we can do this also. I guess here we need to add d as yeah, now it will work. So it says now it will work correctly. See here we can say index. Let's declare this value to 10. Correct. Now length array and length. So to print the length we will have this len function. So it will just simply fmt.print. Oh, where's why don't this APS method? It will print 4 at the end. Yep, correct. Now array slicing. So okay, array slicing is a technique to access a subset of an array. The syntax of array slicing is start end. Then start is index inclusive. Okay, and end is exclusive. And start. Okay, so basically, what is inclusive and exclusive in arrays in this case of bracket? So inclusive is whenever you use this means inclusive, right? Like suppose I entered this value, right? Now the values will be 4 and 5, right? Now if I try to use this, okay, no, I guess it's like this only. So if I try to use this now, the values will be, suppose I write it as 7, right? So the values will be 5 comma 6 only. Exclusive, it is supposed to be exclusive, right? Yeah, this way. Then we have array comparison GoLang. So it's, oh my god, okay, so in GoLang we can directly compare these two. That's a great sign. So let's create another variable. Let's name it as nums walrus operator. Then inside it we need to define the size and then its type, then its values, and let's, okay, not this, it's fmt.print arr is equals to nums. Let's see what it says. It's getting an error is okay. It says it will automatically give us an error. So let's how it's supposed to run. Right now it says cannot use arr nums untyped boolean values. Wait, what? No. Check this. What says? Oh, okay. It says because we are using an 10, we need to help. By the way, we can simply do this also and remove this shit. Now it will work. It will return us false. Let's see. Yep, correct. Now array sorting. To sort an array, we need to use this. So arrays can be sorted using sort package. Okay, sort is a package. Remember this. Sort package provides the sort.ins function that sorts an array integer in ascending order. Okay, great. But if I want to, and another tedious ways of sorting is for loop. Okay, so now let's make this as 7, 9, and let's make this as 4. Let's make this as 7. So now if we try to do this, let's import sort method. And here let's enter nums. And inside nums, let's make this as, and here I need to enter the index also. And let's comment this also and this also. I guess let's comment this also and try to run this. Yep, we get this 4569. Correct. So array copying in GoLang. Array can be copied using copy function. The copy function takes two arguments, the destination of the array and the source array. So the copy function returns the number of elements copied. Okay, so suppose I have this. Now n is equals to number of elements it will copy. So if I try to run this, oh, okay, got it. So what happens here is, let's make this copy array from one to another. Right? So let's create an array that is, let's make this as one. Okay, one. Correct. Right, and let's create another copy, and n is equals to colon equals to copy. Inside copy I will pass one, and I need to declare the values? Yep. So let's declare 2 as 5 comma int. Simple. Okay, so let's see how it does here. Now it's returning us number of elements copied. Now if we do this, wait, no, number of copied elements, copied array, and then we have the size. Now you can see it is giving us an error that declared and not used. So to get rid of this, we can use this underline. Let's say what says, it says no new variables on left side of this. Okay, so it says we cannot use any destructuring value. So we can do this simply. Let's see if it works or not. Yep, it worked. Correct. Now array deleting. Elements of an array can be deleted by setting the value to the 0 of that array. Okay, so if I do this, okay, so this is how we delete this. Correct. Array constants contains in GPU. Hey guys, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, array contains in GoLang. To check if an array contains, we use the search method. Okay, great. Now we have this. So let's check this. Let's check this. fmt dot print println, and inside it let's search for one dot search. Okay, do I need to import anything? Okay, sort method only. Okay, correct. Let's import sort. Okay, how to use this? We just need to get pro. It's so big, I guess. Okay, so use this function takes three arguments: the length of the array, a function that returns true if the element of that keyword is greater than or equals to the value, and the value for such as. Okay, so let's look at this example. Comment rest of the things as of now. Great. So it says ARR is an array, and inside this sort.search function, we need three things. One, the length of the array. Then we have a function that will return a boolean if the ARR of I, the key we are looking for. And what's the third keyword? I don't know. Okay. And I'm not getting what value we are searching at. Okay. Okay, nobody's. Let's go array to reverse. To reverse an array, we can use this sort.reverse function this way. That will include arrays can be reversed in two ways. The first way is to replace the elements with an last element, okay, right, and so on. The second way is to use sort.reverse function from the sort package. How to use the sort.sort and sort.reverse sort.int slice. Okay, it will reverse all the. Okay, correct. Let's multi-dimensional arrays in GoLang. Arrays can have more than one dimension. The multi-dimensional array is an array of arrays. Like the syntax of declaring multiple dimension is row column type. Correct. Basic simple. The rows and columns are the number of rows and columns in the multi-dimensional array. The type is the type of the elements in the multi-dimensional array. 2D array, correct. Then accessing 2D arrays, for that we need to pass to indexing. Then 2D array length, again same way. If I use len method for that, if I pass this, it will return me the length of the first index. Now if I pass the index, it will return me the index of the second. Correct. So array slicing same way. Then we have arrays of maps. Arrays of maps, how to declare this? So for this, okay, that's a bit interesting. An array of maps is one in which each element is a map. Okay, map is simply collection of key value pair. The syntax of declaring in maps an array is this. Correct. The above code declares an array of maps with two elements. The elements of arrays are maps with string, key, and integers values. Okay, great. Array functions GoLang. Array functions, so okay, and an array of function is one where each element is a function. Correct. So we declare this type function, and it will take input as int and return a value int only. Great. Array of interfaces GoLang. Oh my god, we can even declare interfaces also. Array of pointers. So for pointers we will just add asterisk. An array of channels. For channels we use this keyword channel. Okay, an array of channels, one where each element is a channel. The syntax for declaring a channel is channel only. Okay, great. Then we have an array of structs is one where each element is a struct. Okay, so this was our array, learning array in GoLang. So I guess we are done with this. Now our next step will be slices only. Why slices? Okay, so I have the basic understanding why slices, because in array we have the fixed size, meaning we cannot increase the size of array once it's created, but in slice we can increase its size. Then we have strings and maps. So after this, we will be jumping m- to more over the basics, right? Overwriting the syntax, but yeah, and soon let's let's continue our consistency this time. So this was all for today. Maybe we haven't completed 30 minutes today, but that's fine because we have completed a major section, that is of array. And because if we start slices today, it will move take much time. So let's end this session today, and from tomorrow we will complete the slices, strings and maps, and then in slices we will just get these things done. So okay, thank you everyone, and don't forget to check out my side projects, which is sorry, so don't forget to check out my trackit.sort page. This is my project where you can track your, it's a clean minimalist task manager and project manager with inbox, calendar and scheduling, attachments and mentions and notifications. And don't forget to use this. Thank you everyone.